What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to an expedited Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to you by Scott W. Hello, Scott. Thank you so much for what I'm sure is going to be another amazing request. What Scott requested this time is Guns N' Roses. The song is called November Rain, which he said in his message would be very appropriate considering we are finally in November. I'm excited. The thing about Guns N' Roses is I can't seem to watch their stuff how I want. Typically, how I do it on this channel is that we watch videos twice together. The first watch has stops and pauses, and then the second watch is nonstop. I know for a fact I'm not going to get away with that with Guns N' Roses. I hope that with the pauses and stops that I do, I'm able to upload it without watermarks. I doubt it. I don't know. I haven't had any luck. But we will see. We will cross that bridge when I get there, when I try to upload, and we'll go from there. But it's okay. In this case anyway, it's kind of a lengthy song, so maybe I wouldn't have done it twice regardless. But yeah, that's just something to keep in mind if you see me pausing a lot. It's I'm just trying not to have to watermark stuff. The good thing about it though is that no matter what, this is going up on Patreon, and Patreon is literally for watching second nonstop watches, but also to watch without any fast forwarding, to watch without any watermarks. So should you choose to check out my Patreon page, I do truly appreciate the support. Thank you so very much in advance. Not only that, you get the reactions way earlier than anyone else. So if you happen to check out my page, I do truly appreciate the support. Thank you so much in advance. I digress though. I want to hear this. Guns N' Roses. Let me take some notes real quick. And we will get started here momentarily. Bring it up. Did I check the quality? I did. All right, guys. So without further ado, I give you Guns N' Roses. The song is November Rain. Let's see if I recognize this. I don't think I know it. I like the sound of the rain. Wow, what a venue. Play piano? I didn't know you played piano. How's the volume, everybody? I have it maxed. Oh, the drums are about to come in. I was about to say real quick, because I don't like talking over the music too much. I didn't know he plays piano, so I'm already intrigued by that. Second, this doesn't sound familiar to me at all. Sometimes, even though I don't recognize a title of the song, sometimes when I hit play and I actually hear some of it, I'm like, oh, wait, I do know this. That's not the case so far. And third, the volume, I have it maxed in the player and in my streaming software here. I'm so on edge, afraid that it's about to get really loud. Sorry in advance if it's too loud and I peak or something and peak the volume. I'd rather you hear it most of the time than not hear it, most of the time. So let me go back just a little bit. Let's see how the volume is after these drums come in. I peaked, but now it's so low. I don't know. I love the strings. Oh my. Woodwinds?
When I look into your eyes, I can see a love restrained.
Oh wow. line sounded familiar. Huh. I can't wait to hear more. I had to stop it real quick just to take note of a few things. I forgot that I'm not watching this a second time. Normally, on the second watch is when I take all my notes and then I talk about it so that I don't miss too much on the first watch here. But I forgot we're only watching it once. That being said, I'm loving the full ensemble that we're hearing so far. I heard the beautiful strings, which are some of my favorite things in the world, are the strings when it comes to instrumentation. Um, Followed by, I'm sorry, piano first and then strings. I didn't know Axel can play piano, so this is a first for me watching him play. I didn't even see when this performance takes place. 1992. 1992. Cool, cool, cool. And I was surprised to hear the woodwinds. They sound beautiful, but I digress. Let's keep going back. I'll go back just a little bit and hear some more.
Nothing lasts forever.
That line sounds familiar.
Hearts can change. And it's hard to hold a candle in the cold November
Hi, Slash.
rain. Been through this such a long, long time, just trying to kill the pain.
Oh,
Yeah.
those background vocals.
No one's coming, no one's going, no one's really sure who's letting go today. Walking away.
I gotta take note, or I gotta say real quick, those background vocals I'm hearing are so pretty. They sound so angelic, especially when before we got to the bar scene, when we were in the church and just seeing this beautiful wedding. It's quite extravagant. Her dress was beautiful. But hearing those background vocals in the church scene, they were so pretty. And I mean, they're still pretty in the bar. I guess they were just more pretty or more appropriate in the church during the wedding scene. But those were pretty. The strings, I've already mentioned how much I love. And yeah, that wedding, my goodness, they are in quite the cathedral or something just because of how extravagant everything looks. Way over the top, way over the top compared to my wedding, which I had just in a tiny little venue somewhere. We had to pay for it ourselves. So, regardless, beautiful. Now, after the wedding, I guess we're having a few drinks here. Let's go back just a little bit and listen to more.
No one's really sure who's letting go today. Walking away. If we can take the time to lay it on the line, I can rest my head just knowing that you are mine.
Those are the vocalists I was talking about.
If you wanna love me, then darling, don't refrain.
Where's the ring?
Rogers end up walking in the cold November rain. Do you need some time on your own? Do you need some time all alone?
Okay, so I was incorrect. It's not like we were at the wedding and then suddenly we're at the bar because we are back at the wedding. So it's kind of jumping all over the place. It's not anything that's perfectly in continuity or anything like that. That's fine. My mistake. Regardless, we are back at the wedding and now it's time to get married. All right, can we have the ring, please? Oh, where's the ring? That would be so bad, by the way. But it's okay. It looks like Slash had some backup there. Whoever that was, I don't know who it was who actually had the ring, but we got it, put it on the what I assume is the Bible, and now this guy right here, what's he called? The person that marries you, looking very happy. So I'm happy about that. Oh, we're good. We're good so far. Yes, the song is very sweet, talking about you are all mine. Let's hear a little bit more.
Need some time all alone.
Some tongue in there, my goodness. If he's gonna play that guitar, I'm gonna stop it before because I want to be able to listen to the whole thing without interruptions. But quick notes I took, yeah, I could definitely tell this is 1992. Just the way that the editing is done in this music video with the slow mo. We don't really do slow mo nowadays anymore. I don't think. I haven't seen it. But just something interesting I noticed about the editing, and then the actual kiss here in this wedding. That looked like a real kiss. There was tongue and everything. Like if it's just acting, they're usually just just a quick peck. So I was actually wondering if the person playing the wife is actually his wife, or I don't know. Just a thought. I'm not sure. That was a convincing kiss to say the least. Anything else I wrote down? I don't know. I don't know. It looks like we are about to start what I think might be an epic guitar solo here by Slash. I don't recognize him without his typical getup. Like if he's if he doesn't have his hat on, I'm like, wait, that's Slash, right? And that's only because I don't know Guns N' Roses very well at all. But anyway, we're gonna go back 5 seconds here because I want to hear. That's yeah, he's about to do a solo. It's Slash. But let's just go ahead and hear this epic solo. Here we go. I assume it's gonna be epic. What a shot. This is cute. That solo. It might have not been the crazy fastest notes ever, like shredding whatever, but it was so appropriate for the song. His stance, I'm gonna start it from here. He had like the widest legs playing that in that stance. It was kind of epic, actually. The way that they shot it as well, from way up here, just the shot over bird's eye view of where he's at. That was pretty cool as well. The solo itself, it was good. It was at least, I've said this before in previous reactions where sometimes when I hear a solo, it's only like 20 seconds long. And I'm like, oh, I mean, it was a good solo, but I wanted more. This was appropriate. This was just under a minute or so. And he built the solo as he went on. So it started kind of slow and then he picked up a little bit, a few more notes. Somehow his stance got wider and wider and wider the more that we went into the solo. I'm just kidding. I don't actually know. But it was incredible. It was an incredible fitting solo for this song. I did go back just a little bit because I wanted to see his stance, but let's continue on a little bit more. Look how wide it look! Come on! lost a little bit track of time there. Happy I didn't have to pause it while Slash was playing. This is actually not a bad thumbnail. I think I might use this. Actually, I'm going to take note of this. I like it. So they get married. They're throwing rice. They're coming out. I assume they're about to go to their honeymoon. Man, I lost track of what I got distracted by wanting to use this image as my thumbnail. Sorry for constantly clearing my throat, by the way. I'm just a little sick, trying not to cough all over you guys. But I forgot what I was going to say. Let's go back. I mean, that solo. I mean, does that technically count as a second solo? It's just him playing. I don't know. Let's hear some more.
And when your fears subside and shadows still remain, oh yeah,
Oh no, no honeymoon just yet.
I know that you can love me when there's no one left to blame. So never mind the darkness, we still can find a way.
Do I hear pizzicato?
Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain.
Oh no! Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Look, I was scheduled to walk down the aisle outdoors at 3 o'clock for my wedding. And at 2:55, maybe I'm exaggerating a little, 2:50, let's say, a massive storm came out of nowhere. Like all week I had been dreading, please don't rain on my wedding day. Please don't rain on my wedding day. So I was staring at the forecast. Please, no, no, no. And for the majority of every day that I'm looking, it said we were good. Whew, all right, thank goodness. 5 to 10 minutes before I'm scheduled to walk down the aisle, a massive storm blew all the chairs over. I put ribbons behind all the chairs myself. Everything was blown over. The tents I had outside, it was a disaster. But I tell you what, the pictures that we took afterwards in front of the sun set, like as the sun was setting, were some of the most beautiful pictures I've ever taken. And the unfortunate part is that the venue that we rented, the area was mainly supposed to be outside. That's what we rented. But the storm forced us to go inside. So we had to fit not that many people. I think I had 40 people at my wedding in a tiny room. It wasn't tiny, but it was snug. Let's just put it that way. But it's okay. We put on some music, we danced, we made it work. So when I see this in the video, I do feel for these fictional characters because I remember just being super calm. It's okay. It's fine. We'll make it work. I know others were a lot more stressed than I was, but it wasn't quite this dramatic. People weren't falling over or anything like that. But it did get really muddy. I digress. Sorry, sharing a little bit with you guys. Let's go back to right when it starts raining. November rain. Here we go. Strings. What a disaster. Ooh. Did I miss something? I have to stop. There's somebody dead? I need to go back at least a minute or at least before it starts raining. What happened? That's her, right? I am lost and confused. I need to watch this.
Never mind the darkness, we still can find a way.
There's a band, everybody's happy.
Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain.
Here comes the rain. How did we get from A to B? I'm sorry. I know it rained and I know it sucks and I know it's inconvenient. But I did mention to you guys, everybody wasn't that crazy. I mean, it's just rain. And even in my case, it was a storm. It was a hurricane strong enough to blow over all of the tents, all of the chairs, everything. This is just some rain and everybody's freaking out. What did I miss? Maybe it's coming up. Maybe I paused it too early. But suddenly we cut to, and she's in a casket. Oh, maybe they haven't showed us yet. They do that. They jump around the story sometimes. So maybe I haven't seen it yet. Okay, maybe I didn't miss it, I assume. We'll have to watch a little bit more. It's kind of cute here how they have a little Axel and wifey figurine here. Sad that it's raining, but I thought maybe I missed something because we just cut to, she's suddenly in a casket. I'm like, wait a minute, was I writing? Did I miss something? Which is very possible to miss things on the first view, by the way. Let's keep watching. Pretty strings on that part, by the way. We're at a funeral. Okay. You're gonna tell me what happened, right? Okay, the way they are layering these vocalists over Slash's guitar is incredible, by the way. I'll be honest, I'm completely confused. I feel like they were so happy. It started to rain, and then they just cut to this. So maybe my confusion will be resolved by the end of the video, in which case we just got to keep watching. I assume that's gotta be what's gonna happen, right? Regardless, instrumentally, I like how after the rain, Axel was playing piano and I could hear him so distinctly, so clearly, because it was just him for a few seconds before I think the strings came in, and then the backup vocalist, and now Slash is playing. So very cool. Instrumentally, story-wise, she's in a casket. So let's keep going and find out what's going on. It's not gonna rain at the funeral. Cool. I have a question. Okay. So unfortunately, the finale of the video did not, in fact, resolve my confusion. I don't know why she's dead. Maybe I didn't get it on the first watch. Maybe I gotta watch it a few more times by myself, nonstop. But that was sad. It was bad enough that they rained at her wedding, their wedding. Cut to, she's in a casket now. We're at her funeral, and it rains at the funeral too. So sad. Then we have Axel's character not able to sleep, remembering her throwing the bouquet, and the way that they edited it to make it switch from her bouquet to the flowers that they throw down on her casket. Are you kidding me? What happened? I must have missed something. There's no explanation. I must have missed it. I was writing, I was distracted, reacting. It's common for me to miss stuff on the first go. I must have missed it, right? I rewound it. I have questions. Regardless of the video confusing me, the song. Oh, that November rain. Such a nuisance. But at the same time, I've been there and I get it. Specifically with the wedding rain. So the song itself seemed like a love song, and then he loses her. That's so sad. I just don't understand how we got from A to B. When it comes to that part, they were so happy. I gotta say, Slash killed it on guitar as per usual. You know, I expect no less from the iconic Slash. But video-wise, that's my main question. I'm sure you guys are gonna answer it in comments for me. I appreciate that so much. I must have missed it, right? I won't know until I stop recording, upload this, and rewatch it 12 times until I get my answers, because I don't know why she's dead. It's sad. It breaks my heart. Did I write anything? I noticed some pizzicato during the music that I love. Pizzicato's one of my favorite things. It was so hard to enjoy the instrumentation when the story is so sad. But amazing song. I just have questions about the video. So this is a lengthy reaction. I'm going to cut it here, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.